Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings II. When we last left off, we had just taken over Loon, and apparently West Francia is working on taking over Saxony, which is this whole territory right here. And they're pretty close to actually winning that war. So that's going to be kind of an interesting dynamic. Because that's going to expand the eastern border. It's also going to give us a lot of Slavic states. These are all like Germanic and yeah, these are all the Germanic religion, and they're all Saxon. So the king will have to try to convert all these people over to Christianity, which is going to be kind of interesting to watch. So anyway, that's sort of where we are. Our domain is too big right now. We've got 7 out of 6, which is 1 over. We're still unmarried, which is fine. We are currently watching over little Arnul, who's turning out to be quite the fellow. He's just, honest, kind, and gregarious. If we look at she must have had another child, because I'm looking in siblings for him, and I remember, you know, this is the Duke's daughter, but then this is, yeah, see, it's her child, and out of wedlock. So anyway, okay. So yeah, so he's the heir. He's being tutored by us. If we go and look at Fastrada, well, so far she's kind, which is good. This guy is tutoring her. So, okay. So let's see what else is happening. As far as the intrigue goes, we don't have a plot running right now. The only known plot that we have is that King Schmucko Boy wants to basically take the county of Brabant, and he's up to 64%. These two guys are backing him. So hopefully that doesn't get any further along. We also have this option to embrace Dutch culture. I don't know, but I think more and more that seems like a good idea. I don't know. See, and then we become Dutch, and the kids become Dutch too, so I don't know. Anyway, our military is looking pretty good so far. Technology-wise, we're doing okay. As far as laws go, Kingdom of Middle Francia. I wonder if that's because we have Loon. that's kind of interesting. See, because if I click on Loon, right, it's de jure in the Kingdom of Middle Francia. King Carloman of Middle Francia is the current king. And while not part de facto control of Loon, still has the authority to pass royal laws that affect it. Okay, so that's why. We got 279. I'm thinking about maybe building something else in here. These all need better technology. Well, that will deplete our reserves if we do those. Okay, well, let's keep going. We'll increase the speed a little bit too. Oh, pause. One more thing that we need to do. We forgot to check our council. Right now, we have a chancellor that's fabricating claims in Loon. Well, Loon is ours. So next, I think our job is to we can fabricate a claim in Ghent. But this guy is fairly powerful, I think. 754 plus he's got one ally. Maybe not. Maybe Ghent. I'm thinking either Ghent or Liège. Liège is traditionally part of Luxembourg, though. I don't know how I feel about that. See, because if it's traditionally part of Luxembourg, then the guy in Luxembourg will actually not like me because he wants Liège. On the other hand, Liège is sort of independent. Wait a minute. Liège is actually part of the Duchy of Luxembourg. Oh, then forget it. Forget it, then I'll be going and taking this guy on. And he's an ally anyway. Attacking allies gives you negative prestige. So I think the way to go is... Gosh, I wish... Jeez, he's not making it easy. Well, hopefully when Saxony falls, he'll make a bunch of duchies in here and then give Gelre away. Alright, so let's go to Ghent. We will take this guy. Now he's currently in Loon to fabricate claims. I can click him and then click him over here. Maybe that's a right click. Yeah, like that. Okay, so now he's in Ghent to fabricate claims. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. Who else? Collecting taxes. Researching cultural tech. Currently in Ghent to fabricate claims. If I look in Loon, okay. I do have this issue right here, 7 of 6, but I'm not really too worried about it. It is another year, 780. So there are a bunch of looks like Pomerania is trying to take over or do something with Saxony as well. Let's take a look at Saxony just for a second. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, so the Pomeranians want Altmark. The Wellegrad is doing a subjugation of Pomerania. Okay, so that's taking over Saxony. And then King Karl is pressing a West Francian claim on Saxony. So basically, whoever wins these three wars, whoever comes in first is going to claim Saxony. And this is Pomerania over here. So, yeah, this is Pomerania. So if Pomerania takes over, they will be quite large. There's a subjugation going on from these guys. Whoops, we're at 100%. So this should go away pretty soon. And the border will end up going all the way to here, actually. Oh, there it is. Okay, so right now, all of Saxony has just joined West Francia. Okay, now a whole bunch of stuff is happening. He's going to start creating duchies all over the place, because now he has too many holdings. Duchy of Galley, Duchy of Anjou, and then he's got all of these. Has revoked the County of Celle from Brunswick. He's revoked the County of Hamburg. So basically he's going around revoking all these counties from everybody. Why? Because he's a jerk. Now you can see all the territories are now becoming you know, they're all turning into his territories. Oops, somebody refused the revocation. So now we're at war again. Let's pause. A message about call to arms has been received from Weichmann Theodrixing. Okay. Who the heck is this guy? Okay, this is really weird. Who is this guy to me? Who is this guy to me? I don't understand who this guy is to me. Why he would be requesting and answer the call of arms against, so I'm just going to decline. Okay, let's keep going. So these guys basically said, you know what, you're going to revoke, forget it. Lords of Saxony have approved the institution of limited crown authority. Okay, so now we've got basically a civil war going on where these guys didn't like the fact that the title was being revoked. So, Meanwhile, let's check our intrigue. Plot power's at 60%. I could go and try to have these guys assassinated, but I think that's kind of pushing it. I mean, gosh, if he really just wants Brabant, why does he just come and revoke it? And see what happens. How much money? We're getting almost 8 a month, which is pretty good. See, this is up at 366 right now. The kitchen is a truly wonderful place, filled with delicious things and smells, but it worries me that Arnold spends all his time here. We should be practicing sword fighting and learning how to rule. Force Arnold to learn how to fight. 80% chance he gets brave, 10% he gets gluttonous, 10% he gets craven. Or this is my concern. He either gains the trait gluttonous, or he loses 1 martial ability. Well, that's not good. Gluttonous is pretty much all around not good. Craven's not good either. Brave would actually be nice, but is he not already brave? He is not. Let's try that. Oh, he's craven. Wow. Did not roll well on that one. Oh well. Oh, what can you do? I had an 80% chance, and I rolled one of the 10% chance ones. Well, can't win them all. So I was going to build something else in here. Let's build barracks, stables. They're all pretty much the same, so let's build this one. I feel like everyone is trying to trump me. My huntsman killed more prey than I. My councilman found a better solution to the rebellious presence than mine, and I start to feel that everyone is better than me no matter what. If they are better than me, then I have to accept that. 45% chance I get kind. I envy them all. 45% chance I get envious. So envious gives you plus in intrigue, but minus in diplomacy. And the liege's opinion, which is King Carl's opinion of me, would go down. Or I could be kind. My vassal opinion goes up, my diplomacy goes up, but my intrigue goes down. So, diplomacy against intrigue, well, they're pretty much the same. So either I'm going to push the diplomacy, or I'm going to push the intrigue. King Carl already doesn't, well... Wow. We actually do not have a bad relationship, so let's not mess that up. So let's do that. And I got kind. Treating people nicely feels good. I have gained the kind trait. So you can see as you play the game, you're going to constantly be gaining and potentially losing and changing these traits that you have. And these traits basically make up the kind of ruler that you are. And it gets kind of interesting because as the game goes on, you sort of identify with the rulers that you're in control of and the people around them. Okay. So I have another idea too, which is... Unfortunately, it's going to involve my Chancellor, which means that he can't fabricate claims. And I want to fabricate claims to get Ghent. I'm trying to increase my land here. So, because one of the things I was thinking of doing was, maybe if I get my maybe if I get his opinion of Duke Anselm up high enough, King Carl will stop doing this. It's only 31 right now. I could send him a gift of money, which is generally called a bribe. Holy cow, he's got a lot of kids. Let's see what that does. Oh my goodness. 219. Well, wait a minute, I can afford 219. Send gift. 219. Oh, it increases by 45. See, the problem is, I don't know. I don't really know if that's gonna, I'm not sure that's gonna actually make a difference, though. That's the only problem. I mean, he already likes me, and he's looking to do this. Oh, he lost one of his backers, too. Oops. Too bad. Okay, so while we're doing this, the other thing I want to do is let's oversee some construction in here to make that building get built faster. Well, we are actually losing this war? Yes, because as long as the rebels control all their holdings, they continue getting that bonus. So even if you defeat them on the battlefield, see, now they don't have that bonus anymore. It just went from like -14 to 38. So yeah. So let's take a moment just to look at the big picture. Okay, here's Lombardy. They're pretty much the same. You remember a couple of videos ago, Avaria became Pannonia. That's over here. Kiev is starting to get a little big. Oh, there is another rebellion going on over here. Pictland is up here. England hasn't built up anything yet. The Byzantines are still here. Nothing has really changed too much, except maybe in here a little bit. It's always nice to kind of look at the big picture. Yeah, so, okay. Let's zoom back in. So, holy cow, look at that army. The Saxon Rebellion army is quite large. That's these guys. Wow, those guys are ginormous. There's also a Holsteiner revolt, too, going on. Wow, that is huge. This is the Bohemian revolt right here. Decide to institute minimal city taxes. All that's needed is support. Yeah, I'll approve that one. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. West Francia is getting thumped. Oh my goodness. Thumped. Okay, minimal city taxes law. So, wow. Now, in part, we're leading some of this stuff. Well, maybe not. but wow, this revolt is huge. That is a ginormous rebellion. That is an absolutely ginormous rebellion. So what's going to happen is... yeah, they're building up more troops. What's going to happen is these guys are now taking territory. Okay, and it looks like they're going to win this war right here. This war, though, is going to be a problem because they've depleted their forces fighting this part, and all of a sudden these guys showed up. See, right now, if I look at factions, okay, 1239 is 99% of the liege's stuff. If we declare independence right now, wow, we'd have like 300% of whatever. Okay, I'm going to pause just for a second. Oh, it's got to autosave. I'm going to pause just for a second. Okay. Is there any Asteros? Asteros is not really in a good spot because because they are like right next to the Arab sultanates right here, so potentially they may disappear. And I kind of need somebody to be a little closer. That would be ironic. Too young, though. I need someone who is of age, really. Franconia duchy. What I'm looking for is... what I'm looking for is a kingdom. Republic of Venice. Mercia is independent, but that's not going to help. Yeah, see, there's no alliance there. That doesn't really help. Croatia, Verona, Athens, Thessalonica. Okay. Let's go with age. Sort by age. Is the daughter of the Count. It's the barony, that's the county. There's the bishopric of Trier, but there's no alliance, so let's look for an alliance. These are all no alliances. And the top one with an alliance is the Duke of Burgundy. And then we start getting into like 5-year. just not really... Yeah, this is not really helping us out. I was thinking that we could actually get a Countess of Ypres. That is so wild. See, yeah, but that's 6 years away. That marriage is 6 years away, and this guy's probably not going to live for 6 years, to be quite honest. All right, not gonna worry too much about it. Let's cancel this ambition, and let's get a new ambition. Wants to become King of Frisia. I guess that's really, I don't know, I guess Steward. But I won't really make a great steward. I've only got 13. Really, this would be the way to go. But I don't have that option because I'm not a holy man. I can desire to get married, but then King Carl will hook me up with somebody, which I'd rather pick it myself, thank you very much. Yeah, this one can't be cancelled. Let's leave it. Let's leave it, just on the off chance. Okay. Now here's the question. If I throw in with this guy... Godding... What? Where is this? Oh, it's right there. How interesting. He'd become independent. And that's got to be Dax. No, that's Gascon. If I threw in with these guys... Oh my gosh, look at that. See, because really, right now... Okay, so if I did this, what would happen? Well, this whole territory right here, which is all mine, including Loon, would go independent. We'd be our own country as a duchy. He wouldn't be able to attack us for 10 years. But anybody else could attack us if they generated a claim on this territory. West Francia will automatically have a claim on this territory. Middle Francia could try to take Loon, because Loon is traditionally part of their territory. I don't know. It's too early. It's too early. way too early. It's way too early to try to do this. But that does give me a good idea. It seems a little silly for the 61-year-old Duke to get married right now. And if he does, it's going to potentially generate some more children, which might be problematic. So let's just leave this alone. But the other important part is that, like, Arnold is 12. Let's see who we can. If he's 12. Okay, now I could do this, but I don't want to. And the reason why is because he is already lineaged from the Lombards. So doing that, getting him married to her, has the potential for inbreeding, and that's a terrible, terrible thing. So we're going to scratch that one. Oh, that's unfortunate. The Kingdom of Asturias. Here's the Princess of Bavaria. Princess of Bavaria. That might be a nice ally to have. King Tassilo III of Bavaria. Or Asturias. I don't know, let's keep looking. This is the part where it gets Duke, Strategos, Doge, Courier. Mercia is an independent duchy. Sigaric the Bewitched. Oh, she's got consumption. Duke. Manau is like a duchy. Cornwall is a duchy. Courtiers in the Aegean Islands? What? Is that these? That's Naxos. Okay, let's keep looking. Courier West Francia. I don't think we're going to get any better than those ones up at the top. did. Alright. So let's go back up here. And let's take a look at these. We've got this one, and this one from Asturias. And we got Bavaria. Oh, I don't know. Wow. So that's 4, 6, 5. There's another one too. This one is 10 years old. She's slow, but she's still, her best skill is scheming. She's temperate, and she's envious. There's the Princess of Bavaria. See, part of the problem is, at this age, you don't know what their traits are going to be. Princess of Asturias. Or Bavaria. I think I'm going to go with Bavaria because it's closer too. That's the other thing. So let's go like this. And Arnold gains 60 prestige for marrying into House Agiofone. Okay, so let's do that. That way we get him set up with okay, so there we go. The betrothal is there. I gotta find out who this is. Okay, so that helps out a lot. Okay. Hella bad. Okay, there's the Duchy of Brunswick. So has he given away Gelray? No, he still has Gelray and all these other things. He's creating these duchies and giving them away, but he's keeping this one. Why? I don't know. He's probably going to end up moving the capital there or something crazy like that. It's like he knows that I want this territory. The world is a dangerous place and devious spots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. Well, that's not good. Let's pause just for a second. Okay, we don't see a plot here. But that doesn't mean that one doesn't exist. The spy master's currently scheming in Holland. Oh, I'm a commander. I'm currently a commander, so I can't go into hiding. That's unfortunate. There's a chance to go into hiding. It protects you from potential plots, but it also has the opportunity to make you a little stir crazy. And by stir crazy, the emphasis is on crazy there. Because basically, you're locked away in a tower, where nobody can get to you. So it looks like the Saxon rebellion is going to succeed. And this is for the Kingdom of Saxony. And wow, King Carl is getting thumped. I'm not sure that this one is actually going to continue existing, because I think he's just going to take over all of what is supposed to be Saxony. Something else is happening over here. There's a Middle Francian revolt going on. And unfortunately, these guys are so depleted. Special actions possible. Oh, now I can go into hiding. I can go into hiding to improve my personal security. Prestige and diplomatic ability are likely to suffer, however. And who knows how a life in hiding may affect my personality. So, I'm going to go into hiding. So now, it indicates I'm in hiding. And, my diplomacy goes down, and, other stuff goes down, but I'm safe from the assassins. Or, I think so, anyway. May you live in harmony and contentment. I've been appointed as your regent. So, Ragnar, the marshal, is now the guy who's running the country. I'm kind of curious, just for a second. Oh, yep. Kingdom of Saxony has been usurped. So, and I think we actually kept these, which is kind of interesting. But they basically took that over. We kept Bremen too, which is pretty funny. Okay, so the thing I want to look at is realm. And it's what's his name? Ragnar. He's got a complete 0. That's unfortunate. The reason why I'm looking at that is because I'm considering giving this guy a county to alleviate this problem, which is now 7 of 5. But if I do that, King Carl is just revoking counties left and right here. Primarily because he lost all of this territory, and now he's like, that's it. Oh, the independence faction's back up again. Wow, look at that. Oh. Whoops. He's got no men now. He's just been revoked. %63 chance. Okay, we've got 400 gold. That's good for another improvement. Oh boy, there's another war going on. What is this one? What is this war for? War of Hachemid Independence. For some reason, King Carl and Emir Hachemid of the Hachemid Emirate are his allies with them. That's very odd, but it's always possible. My ward came running for me, tears streaming down his face, snot creeping into his mouth. Ansem, please help me. The other children are not nice to me. Why should I care? 25% that Arnold gets the trait stressed, and that his opinion of the Duke goes down by 25. You will go strong for that. Then he definitely gets stressed, and his opinion changes to -10. I'll punish the main bully, don't you worry. it's Fastrada is beating him up. Wow. So, -25 for 5 years, or -10 and he gets stressed. Stressed is not good. 25%. Oh, why should I care? I got bigger and better things to do. And you might not like me anymore, but that's okay. So, I'm trying to figure out how these guys are friends with these guys. Or maybe they're not friends. Maybe they just made a call for help. And King Carl said, okay, sort of like that other guy did, where he was like, help me. Okay. Loon is part of the Duchy of Holland. He's still holding these. I'm very angry. East Francia and Thuringia, well. Okay, our guy is still in Ghent, trying to fabricate claims. Okay, I'm thinking that maybe, gosh, it's looking more and more promising. You know what? Let's do this. I can convert to... I can actually convert to Frisian, but I'm going to stay Dutch. See, now my culture is Dutch, which is West Germanic. And... oh, he didn't convert. Wow, it said it was going to convert him, but it didn't. An architect is proposing the construction of a new castle in West Friesland for less resources than such a massive project would normally require. Before you can give him an answer, your steward whispers in your ear, "I know of this man. I believe we can trust him." Oh my goodness. Wow, 400 gold for a new castle. Build the castle. Wow. Let's take a look at all of these guys just for a second. Sticked, Breda, Loon, Bravent, Hanot. Wow. Okay. Check out the factions. There's no factions. Oh, pause, stop. Wow. He is starting to get a lot of backers for this. These guys are mayors. Really? That's the best you can do, is mayors? Really? Spy Master. Yeah. Okay. What am I going to do about this? Well, first of all, I think I probably should come out of hiding. Okay. Because I think this is hurting. Okay, what are we up to now? 66.2. Goodness, do I have to start knocking off people? Really? If worse comes to worse, and I mean if it gets really bad, I'll have to I'll give it to my son, which would be pretty funny. But I'll basically give it to my son and he'll still be the heir to the Duchy of Holland. So the Duchy of Brabant will be his. And so that'll protect me from them taking it over until, you know, he takes over. This guy really, really, really wants Brabant. Created the title Duchy of Saxony. Of course, he gave it to somebody because he wants Gelre. Here's the Duchy of Saxony. That's not a very big duchy. Gelre. Oh, goodness. Cleve is all by itself. Oh, yes, finally. Okay, so we will get a strong claim on Ghent. We're going to be in the negative on gold goes, but that should only last for like 1 or 2 months. More importantly, let's use it. Okay, so here we got a budget deficit. Army morale will suffer, and then corruption and criminals will plague your counties. But that's okay. So I want this guy to move. You know what I want to do? Let's give this a whirl. Let's send this guy to here. We'll see if we can increase our diplomatic relations with the king. And maybe he'll stop being such a jerk. In the meanwhile, we got 4 gold. Now, let's take a look at this guy right here. This is the Duke of Flanders. He can raise 1.16. Castle you commissioned in West Friesland has been finished, more or less on schedule, and appears to be of sturdy construction. Established the barony of Wiedenblick. Okay. Pause. This guy can raise 1.16 army levies. And he has 1 ally who he can't call to war. Well, that's really unfortunate for him, because now we're going to war. So we're declaring war. Got the game paused, right? We're claiming Ghent. Okay. We can call in allies. Nah, not gonna bother. Okay, there's our military. Those guys are going to go right here. These guys, okay, these guys are going to go into here. Okay, and go. Okay, so everybody's consolidating armies. Pause. consolidate this entire army. 2, 4. There's a 600 guy there. Let's move him up here. Gonna have this guy go into Breda. And these two guys in here are gonna join forces, and they're gonna go into Breda too. Okay. We basically want to make sure that everybody okay. Put this all together, and we march into Ghent. We also have another problem here too. Our domain size is 8 of 6 now. So here's what we're gonna do. Right now I've got this, which is the barony of Medemblik. I don't really want a barony as a holding. I don't. So I'm going to give it to somebody. And I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give it to this guy. Okay. Now I gotta go back and okay. And then she lacks a guardian. So let's get her educated. By her. Same guy. Send. Okay. That's all done. Now we're back down to 7 of 6. This guy is nice. There's a nice castle there. For 400, normally those cost like 700, I think. Yeah, those normally cost 700. So 400 is actually a pretty good deal. Alright, let's continue. Okay, that guy's got 1,600 forces against 21. The other problem too is that his morale is rising, so let's go get him right now. The reason why his morale is like that... Oh, fantastic. Changes by 30 for 4 years. The reason why the morale is like that is because when you pull up levies from your barons and your counts, they start out with no morale because they're just levy forces. But your main military force starts out with full. So yeah, that guy got thumped. And now he's headed to Zealand, so I'm going to head to Zealand. I'm just going to follow him. Okay, now as you watch, we're routing them basically. So, and now he's headed into Ghent. That's exactly where I wanted to go. Yeah, and there's no morale. We're just chewing up their forces now. Okay, now I'm going to stay here. I'll let that guy stay there because he doesn't have enough to actually siege Brabant. So I'm just going to stay here and take over this territory here. pretty sure once I take over this territory, that should give me enough of a war score. And if it doesn't, I'll just pummel these guys again. He's gonna keep refreshing. I've taught my son well. Holland is starting to act properly Dutch. Okay, so try to make Bishop Brno of Loon realize what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you are. Sinister forces at the court have been hard at work to discredit my every move. So Bishop Brno, or Barrow, is... Now that's interesting, because that was in Loon. So let's continue this along. Hold on. No. No, thank you. No. I'm not going to have some Frankish idiot. No. Thank you. Thanks for the offer. Maybe if you stop trying to take over my territory, I'd feel a little better about suggestions from you. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah, it's he basically wants everybody in the kingdom to turn into a mindless Frankish slave. I won't have it. Anyway, so this should be done. This should be done pretty soon. Okay, we are auto-saving here. And actually, let's pause right here. And we'll end the video right here because it's been going on for quite some time now. So anyway, thank you for watching the video. And hope you had fun watching. And we'll see you next time.